So do you also use FlexiFunnels to sell your products online? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to add FlexiFunnels purchase details in Airtable. So over here I'm running a edutech company and we use FlexiFunnels to sell our courses online. So now what I want is that as soon as someone purchases my course with the help of FlexiFunnels, automatically the details of the same purchase should be added into my Airtable without any manual efforts. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between FlexiFunnels and Airtable. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen.
Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this tutorial I'll show you how to automatically add FlexiFunnel purchase details into Airtable. If you're managing product sales or tracking customer data, this integration ensures that your records are always organized and up to date without manual effort. So let's get started with a really simple example. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I'm running an edutech company and this is the course I'm selling with the help of FlexiFunnels. So let's say that my name is dummy user and I'm going to purchase this course which is programming in Python. Okay, so let's say that my name is dummy user. These are my details and now I'm going to enter all of these details and purchase this course right from here. I'm going to click on complete order right over here, and as soon as we're going to click on complete order right over here, yes, with this we have successfully purchased this product. You can see thank you for your purchase. So now I'm going to open my Airtable account and yes, you can see the purchase details have been added right over here automatically. You can see the name, the email, the phone and the address added right over here without any manual efforts. So yes, this is the automation we are going to learn in today's tutorial. So if you also want to create this type of automation for your business, then you have to watch this tutorial till the end. So here we are going to do this with the help of Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I've opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we're going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we're going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in, and as soon as we're going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Oh, here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm just going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And as soon as we're going to click on access now, it is going to open my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as this, which says how to add FlexiFunnel purchase details in Airtable, FlexiFunnels to Airtable, and then we are going to click on create. And as soon as you're going to click on create, it is opening the most important window for automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action, and this trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander with multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So by this you can finally understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. And in order to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as FlexiFunnels because what I want is that as soon as a new purchase is made in my FlexiFunnels, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm just going to search for FlexiFunnels and then we are going to select it. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So for the trigger event, we are going to select it as new purchase, and now we are going to get a webhook URL. So we're going to use the same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our FlexiFunnels account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. Okay, so what we are going to do is first we're going to copy this webhook URL and then we're going to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your FlexiFunnels account, click on the product, create a product whether it's a membership or a digital, go set the rules, click on set products rules, add the drop down to select use, provide the webhook name, copy paste the webhook URL. Okay, we're going to follow the same. I'm going to put my FlexiFunnels account, and as you can see that I've already created multiple products right over here, but I want to create this automation for this product which is programming in Python. So what we're going to do is we are just going to click on edit right over here for this particular product. So you have to keep in mind point, you have to select the particular product for which you want to create this automation. And after clicking on edit right over here, you can see that this is my product settings. And now what we are going to do is we are going to go on the set rules from the left side of the bar. And after coming over here, we have to go on this add set product rules. Okay, so we're going to come on right over here, and now it's asking me when. So we have to keep it as product is purchased. And now for all the pricing options, okay, for the use we are going to select it as webbook. And as soon as we're going to select the webbook, it is asking me for the webbook name and the webbook URL. So let's say that for the webbook name, I'm going to keep it as Airtable, because I'm going to create this automation with the help of Airtable and FlexiFunnels, right? So that's why I'm going to keep it as Airtable. And now for the webbook URL, we are going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow, and then we're going to click on save. And as soon as we're going to click on save, yes, you can see successfully added. With this, we have successfully created a connection between our FlexiFunnels account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. But now it is saying waiting for a webbook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webbook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what we have to do is we have to test this connection, right? For that, I'm just going to open my page, and as you can see that we're going to do another test submission with the new details right over here in order to capture the webbook response. So for the programming in Python, I'm just going to purchase this course as, let's say, demo user. Okay, so for the name, I'm going to keep it as demo. This is the last name. You can see the email and the rest of the details. Over here, I'm going to enter my card details, the zip right over here, and then we're going to purchase this product. So I'm just going to click on complete order, and then we're going to purchase this product. Okay, so we're just going to wait for a few seconds right over here, and yes, you can see thank you for your purchase. Your order was successful. So now with this, what has happened is that FlexiFunnels has sent the details of our test submission, which is the test purchase, to our workflow. So I'm just going to open my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response for the same or not. So I'm just going to open my workflow, and yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured response A right where, okay, you can see the same details which we entered. You can see the same phone number, you can see the first name, the last name, the email. Over here you can see all the details which we entered, right? Also you can see the product title, which is programming in Python. Okay, so yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new purchase is made in my FlexiFunnels, automatically this workflow would be triggered, and Pabbly is going to capture the response of the new purchase. So we're going to move on towards the action step. So what I want is I want to add FlexiFunnel purchase details in Airtable. Okay, so for the action application, we are going to select it as Airtable. So I'm just going to search for Airtable right over here, and as you can see the same, so we're going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as create record and click on connect. And as soon as we're going to click on connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Airtable account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection, and then we have to click on this blue button which says connect with Airtable. And as soon as we're going to do so, it is asking me for some permissions. So what we're going to do is we are going to give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because our data is secure with Pabbly. Okay, so first we are going to add a base right over here for which we want to give the permission. Okay, so as you can see, the name of my base right over here is payment details FlexiFunnels. So we're going to give the permission for this base only. Okay, so I'm just going to click on add base. Once again, I'm going to look for payment details right over here, and as you can see, payment details FlexiFunnels. So we have to select this and click on grant access right over here. You can also click on grant access. Your data is secure with Pabbly. Okay, and as soon as we're going to do so, yes, you can see authorization successful. With this, we have successfully connected our Airtable account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me for the base name. So as you can see that it is already selected. For the table name, you can see that I have only a single table in my base, so it has automatically selected that too. Now it is asking me for the name, email, phone and address. So you may notice that these are the same details which we have entered in the columns right over here in the Airtable, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this one by one so that we can add that same details right over here in our Airtable. So we are going to fill in the details which we received in the response of our FlexiFunnels. You can see these are the same details which we are going to fill in down there, but we are not going to enter the details manually or copy paste the details. What we are going to do is we are going to map the details. So you must be wondering what is mapping, right? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected FlexiFunnels as our trigger application. So we're going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So here I'm just going to give you an example to explain mapping more easily. Okay, so it is asking asking me for the name right over here. Okay, so let's say that I'm going to enter the name right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is static information and I've entered it manually. But let's say that we're going to erase this right from here and we're going to map the name from the previous step. We're going to map the first name, put a space, and then the last name. So as you can see that if you're going to map these details from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. So as soon as we map the name, we are going to map the email, phone, and address too. I'm just going to look for email in the previous step, and as you can see the same, so we're going to map it. We're going to look for phone number in the previous response, and as you can see the same, so we're going to map it. Same we are going to do with the address too. I'm just going to look for address right over here. You can see new street. We are going to map it, put a comma, and then the city we are going to map. I'm just going to search for city right over here, and as you can see, Bhopal. So yes, after mapping this, we're going to click on this blue button which says save and send as request, and as soon as we're going to click on this, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that we have successfully added all of these details into our Airtable account. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to open my Airtable and check for the details added. So I'm just going to open my Airtable, and yes, you can see that we're going to refresh this page to check for the details added, and as soon as going to refresh this, yes, you can see the details have been added. You can see the same name, the same email, the same phone, and the same address have been added right over here automatically. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, but I'll just test this workflow once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another test submission with the new details. Once again, we are going to purchase this product with the new details so that we can test our workflow in real time. So this time for the first name, I'm going to keep it as this, and these are the rest of the details. We're going to enter the card number right over here. Once again, we are going to enter the zip, and once again we're going to click on complete order, and as soon as we're going to click on complete order right over here, we're going to wait for a few seconds till it captures the response. And as you can see, thank you for your purchase, your order was successful. So yes, with this we have successfully did this, and now what has happened is that FlexiFunnels has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further added the details of our purchase into our Airtable account. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open my Airtable base and check for the new details added, and this time we are not going back to our workflow, and yes, you can see directly we are going to open our Airtable, and yes, you can see the details have been added. You can see the name, the email, the phone, and the address added right over here automatically without any manual efforts. This time we not even went to our workflow and clicked on save and send test request. Automatically the details have been added right over here in real time. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now I'll just summarize it for you once. So for the trigger application, we selected FlexiFunnels. For the trigger event, we selected new purchase. For the action application, we selected Airtable, and then for the action event, we selected create record, because I wanted that as soon as a new purchase is made in my FlexiFunnels account, automatically a record should be created in my Airtable about the purchase details, so that we have the data of everyone organized. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video, and for your reference, I'll just loan this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.